and welcome. My name is Heroine Bob and welcome to Bob Buys. For this video I'm going to do my December update. I know I already did kind of a mini update for where have I been because I'd been absent on YouTube for a couple of weeks in the month of December, and I talked about then it was because one, I had been in quite poor health due to not being able to get IV fluid for 5 months instead of 3 months, which is when I would normally need them for my postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome dysautonomia. I am technically a disabled creator. That is what my neurological condition classifies me as, because it does make things exceptionally difficult for me to do regular daily tasks, but I don't let it dissuade me or try to hold me back as much as possible. It's only when it becomes critical that it really affects me at a debilitating level. Let me put it that way. I'm much better now. I have gotten IV fluids. I feel much better. I am very happy. Even when I was sick, I was happy. I got new floors this month, which was much needed and very exciting. My house is slowly not becoming the dilapidated fixer-upper that I purchased. I knew it was a fixer-upper. I didn't realize just how much of a fixer-upper was until like I'd been in the house for a year, and then things just kept breaking. So things are getting fixed and they are moving in the right direction, which I'm very happy about. As far as reselling goes, let's throw that to the wall of accountability so I can show you guys just how much not listing affected me. Welcome to the wall of accountability. So this wall is a little sparse, and that is because I haven't done much of anything except ship out orders for December, as I have talked about in a couple of videos, so including this one. So November was a very good month for a lot of reasons. And December is actually still a good month despite physically me having some health issues, but also numbers wise, I have listed more than I brought in, and I have sold more than I did last month. So despite not really a listing lot this month, again, this is my last listing video here, and I had a little spot of productivity in this little section here, but mostly I have not listed this month. So I do feel like these listing videos are going to help me immensely. Listed 19 items, brought in 15 items. That was that one restore haul. So I know that's a dangerous place for me to go. And I sold 38. So still really good month. So as you can see there, because of the fact that it was Christmas, or it is Christmas and Hanukkah season, that I still had, you know, over 30 sales. So still averaged more than a sale a day, which is amazing considering you saw how very little I listed this month, which normally for me, I've noticed it's about a 60-day roll. So if I list a lot 1 month, 2 months following that, I will have an uptick in sales. I don't know if that's for other people as well. I do sell a lot of pre-owned and vintage items, so for me the 60-day cycle makes sense to me. But I'm still, like I said, very happy with my sales because I had put in so little. I was unable to put in as much work as I would have liked to this month, but you will see a much better and much improved Bob for 2021, barring anything absolutely horrendous happening. But let's go over sales, like actual sales numbers. I do like to go over my net profit sales from the perspective of part-time reseller. I do not do this as my primary income source. I do have a regular 9-to-5 job, which I'm currently on a staycation for because of COVID. So we decided not to go to Texas, as I talked about in my November update, due to the fact that Texas was second in cases and second in deaths and second in hospitalizations for COVID. It didn't seem like a good idea for someone who is immunocompromised to travel there. So a staycation has been the best and safest option for us. But regardless, let's go over sales. So we'll start with the top tier and then go down, and I will put all of my metrics in the pinned comment down below, so that way if you guys maybe are listening and not seeing, you can refer back to it later if you'd like to, or maybe if you just want numbers and don't want all the exposition, you can just always check my pinned comment for these update videos to see, you know, how much maybe you can expect as a part-time reseller. eBay is my highest, and I made a net profit of $212.03. So a significant departure from last month, but that is okay. It was still my highest, and I was moving a lot of older inventory, which was a blessing to me. So I'm still very happy with that, especially with as little as I was able to do anything for my side businesses this month. Etsy, however, was exceptional this month. As I mentioned before in a couple of other videos, I have sold out of my recipe soup mugs. They have been a staple for me over there on Etsy for the last 2 years. I am sold out, so until I can go thrifting again, if I do well with my listing challenges and hopefully find some, I'll be sold out the near future, it seems. But I made a net profit of $108.52. Again, double what it's normally been. So the next is Poshmark. So Poshmark is the newest successful platform to me this year. I joined it in February because a lot of the absolutely spectacular women I have found in the reselling community sell a lot of items over on Poshmark. So I got over some personal issues I had with the platform in regards to how they sponsored other creators here on YouTube, and just decided to suck it up and start listing on there. And I have already reached $1,500 of sales over there, considering how few items I post over there and how little I share my closet. I'm still exceptionally happy with $30.80 for net profit this month. It has been a really good platform, and again, I am very grateful to the women that I have found in this reselling community that have, through their content, convinced me that Poshmark is worthwhile for my time. And what I didn't include last month in November, I should have. Last month in November, I actually did, I think, $31 in net sales on the RealReal. I did not hit that. I only hit $26 on the RealReal. But again, that's all stuff that had been sitting in my closet, like they were pieces that I owned that I didn't wear anymore, and some pieces that I had in my death pile that had been there for a decade since I worked at Adidas. So the fact that I only have 4 pieces left at the RealReal and everything else has sold, I have sent probably like 30 or 40 items by this point to them and have made a couple $100, and I've had to do zero work other than to mail it off. Again, highly recommend the RealReal if you want, like if you have been someone who sells on ThredUp, because again, it's also very little work on your end, and you're not excited about their new changes. And also, I think they got rid of their Luxe line for ThredUp, so check out the RealReal. I would recommend it. There's no code. I'm not sponsored. But it is a platform I would recommend if you have some higher end items that you don't want to bother listing. Or maybe you don't have a high resale value. Like Adidas by Stella McCartney is a line that I absolutely adore, but they don't have that high of a resale value on eBay and Poshmark, but they do have a very nice resale value on the RealReal. So something for you all to think about. Because 2020 is now over, I think a lot of us are grateful for that. I do want to talk about a few of my goals for this channel and my reselling for 2021. I do feel like it's very important to set goals for yourself, even if you don't necessarily make them. One of my goals this year was to get 1,000 subscribers. I did not make that, But there were a couple of months this year, due to what was going on in the world and my own personal health, the extent I was at the beginning of the year was not sustainable throughout the rest of the year. So I'm not upset about not getting 1,000 subscribers. I'm really close. I'm in the 900s, which for a lot of people, that's a lot. And for me personally, I think that's a lot. There are over 900 of you that like to listen to me talk about old stuff. I think that's great. But that is one of my goals for 2021, is to finally hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. I would very much like that. And then a second goal, or my number 2 goal, is to become monetized here on YouTube. And you might think about, well, don't you get monetized on YouTube when you hit 1,000 subscribers? No, not necessarily. So you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and I don't have 4,000 hours of watch time. I have around 2,300 hours of watch time, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that I am a smaller channel. I still don't have 1,000 subscribers, and also because most of my videos are actually under like 10 minutes, and then there's a small percentage that are over 10 minutes, but most of those are under 15 minutes. So I don't have, while I do have, I think, a good number of videos on my channel, they're not videos that are very long or have, even if I'm at the, 60% watch time, 60% of a 2.5 minute video is like 2 minutes. So I'm not quite there yet, but that's okay. Those are 2 goals that I would like to hit for 2021 that I think are very attainable, especially if I continue this momentum that I have currently into and throughout 2021. A third goal that I have will reference back to what I was talking about earlier. I do have 188 videos on this channel currently. 2019, which is the first year I made this channel, I uploaded a total of 42 videos for 2019, and then in 2020 I uploaded a total of 146 videos. So again, a lot of those were shorter videos, but for 2021 I would like to challenge myself and upload 250 videos for the year of 2021. Yes, that is a substantial amount of videos. That is 2/3 of the days in 2021. I would like for there to be a video uploaded on my channel. I really think that will help both with goal number 1 and goal number 2 of the 1,000 subscribers and the monetization, by having regular content on this channel. And it is something that I really do think that I can do. I just need to plan my time better, and now that I'm feeling a lot better, structuring my content a little more and structuring my reselling a little bit more, I think that that would be very doable, actually. Speaking of structure, I also, as you guys have noticed, have been uploading a lot of listing videos. I will continue to be doing that probably throughout Q1. That is because one of my goals is also to get rid of these death piles. And while it is an unrealistic expectation to completely eliminate death piles from my life, I would like to get it to a point where I have a sustainable death pile of 50 items or less. So that means something that I could, if I had a week of free time, or like a really good weekend of free time, I could knock out my death pile, should I be so inclined. Again, talking about the listing videos, like I said in my Where Have I Been, I have about 150 pieces of clothing, and I had at the beginning about that many pieces in hard goods as well. So I have over 300 pieces in my death pile. That is a lot of inventory that is not available for sale. That is a lot of money that I need to convert into actual money. So that is a very realistic goal, is to get my death pile under 50 pieces. And I am working really hard on that. I really would love it if you guys kept me, what is the word? I lost the word. Kept me accountable. That is the word I'm looking for that. So if you don't see me upload a listing video, like in quarter 1, if you don't see me listing or putting up a listing video at least every other day, you get on me on Instagram, you get on me in my comments, you'd be like, where is this listing videos? Please hold me accountable. My DMs are always open on all of my socials, and you can reach out to me that way if you'd like to. Also, I've put it before, I do have a Discord channel. I know that's more of a gaming thing, but you guys are welcome to ask me questions, like if you want help identifying something, or if you just want to show me like the cool thing you found at the thrift store. I do have channels or sections in my Discord for people to do that with me. So that is linked down in the description. Speaking about listings, I want to reach 500 listed items on eBay. I have managed to hit that 250 listings this year, which I'm very grateful for. And I've maintained it most of the year, which has been nice. But I want to double that, because doubling the listings to me also means doubling the potential profit, and also means I've listed all of my death pile. So all of my goals are like in together. So I would like to have 500 listings on eBay and maintain that. And the final goal that I want to talk about is that I want to hit $10,000 in net profit for 2021. I do have over $10,000 in sales for 2020, but I want 2021 to have that be the money that goes in my pocket, and not just the amount like before fees and cost of goods and shipping. I want $10,000 in my pocket from this. So those are just my goals for this channel and for reselling in general. Thank you guys for being a part of my 2020. I know it has been quite a year for all of us. There has been a lot of positives this year for me and a few negatives, but mostly positive. And one of the positives is y'all and the reselling community here on YouTube. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I'm very, very grateful that you guys are a part of my life. And let's all hope that 2021 brings more money and more awesomeness to all of us. You guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Bye.
Drums and a horse is drawn to the kingdom come through.